So you collected a bunch of hides. Here they are. Now, what to do with them? Maybe something like this? Let me show you how. Here's the list of everything you'll need to make leather. Pretty simple list. Lime or borax powder. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Oak or acacia logs. Bucket or a clay bowl. Barrels, raw hides, of course. A knife, a hammer, or a quern. In the early game, the best and easiest way to find lime and borax is finding it on the ground, like we're seeing here. There's some lime. And then convenient. Look, there's borax here as well. Mostly this means there's lime and borax below us that we can then mine out later, but this is such an easy and quick way to get a hold of it, and then we'll grind it down into powder. Unfortunately, in this video, we will not have time to show you how to cut down a tree, build a bucket or a clay bowl, some barrels, get hides, build a knife, get a hammer, or make a quern, but I did do a great video on how to do clay and clay bowls. I'll link it at the top of the screen. The handbook is a great resource to find out how to make all of the stuff on this list. Check it out. Press H. Let's make some leather. I've set up a nice outdoor leather making area here. We have everything we need: a bucket, water, barrels, storage, and of course the quern. Let's start here. Whether you have borax or lime, you need to grind it down. You can do it two different ways. You can use a hammer to do it, or a fancy quern like the one you see here, and we'll just grind it on down into powder. All right, the first step is we need to make either some lime water or diluted borax. We're gonna make lime water today. Let's grab the bucket and fill the first barrel full of 50 liters of water. Excellent, done. Let's put it back. Let's go over to the storage here, and you'll see that I've already pre-selected a couple of things here for us. Let's grab the lime, which takes 50. We'll put it into the barrel, and you can see that instantly it becomes lime water. All right, let's go over and grab our hides here. Let's go ahead and take them over to the barrel. I'm going to go ahead and put them in here. I'm going to count up, and you'll see that it says it's going to make a number of... Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, see, when you put too many in, it says it won't make anything. So just like in cooking, make sure that you put in the right amount, and then it'll tell you you're ready to seal it. Cool. Now, I'll see you in 20 hours. While we're waiting, we'll prep the next two steps. We'll need to make weak tannin and strong tannin. So let's start with the weak. Let's fill both barrels full of 50 liters of water. So you can see here, I'm slogging that water into the barrel. All right, good. Set, put it back. And now we're going to grab our oak logs. Yep, there they are. And we're going to come over to the barrels, and we're going to seal 5 oak logs in each barrel. And that will start the process to create weak tannin. So that one's underway. And then we're going to do this one also, because strong tannin takes weak tannin. So you got to make weak tannin first and then strong tannin next. 20 hours has passed, and now we have some soaked hides. So we need to pull them out of the barrel, and then the next step is to scrape them. We'll take our fancy knife here, and then we'll just simply scrape them in the crafting menu. They're ready to go. And now it's time for the next stage, which is to transfer them into the weak tannin. They're going to have to spend a little bit more time in the weak tannin than they did in the first stage. You can see here, 3 days. Remember at the start we made 2 weak tannins. Well, we're going to make the second weak tannin into strong tannin. And the way we do that is by getting our oak logs, sealing them in, and waiting 24 hours. Well, we've made it to the final stage. We have prepared hides, and we're ready to put them into the strong tannin. This last step only takes 24 hours in game, so after this, we're going to have leather. All right, moment of truth. Yep. All right, good. 16 pieces of leather. Excellent. This is a very simple setup, and you can expand on it as much as you want. My general goal is, as long as I have hides, I keep making leather. Now all that's left to do is make some of those really cool backpacks. The bonus content today is, yes, you can do this inside. This is my new favorite design. The thing I like the most about this is that the water is up front here, making it easy to load the water into the barrels. I've staggered them on 2 different levels so that you can add more barrels in and still reach with the water from the ground. We have a little bit of storage on the right, and you can store the bucket also. I've left the roof off, obviously, for filming purposes, but you can roof it in, put a door. You could make it as long as you want. You could add 2 sides to it, but you can see it's compact, it's easy to get at, and you can process a whole lot of leather. Enjoy. The video's over. Now it's time for you to do your part. Follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.